My name's David Bonning. The car is a Cara 430 built by Mercury Motorsport. It's an RS200 replica.
So, how did you come across the car?
I saw the car advertised on eBay and contacted the guy, quickly arranged a viewing, went down to Essex and almost purchased it on the spot and collected it a couple of weeks later.
So, for those that aren't familiar, this is an unusual replica in that they haven't taken the moulds off the original car.
No.
They've actually created their own. It's a beautiful quality car.
Yes.
What are the physical differences in terms of size?
Physical
roughly?
differences are the sills are deeper. They don't have the bungs where the jacks go on the originals. From the arch to the wing, the original comes right down and it's really close to the door. This is around 3 inches longer. And the front bumper is different, where it hasn't got sort of a detachable splitter on the front like the originals.
And running gear is Cosworth?
Cosworth, mated now to an Audi A4 gearbox, where originally they were mostly put with a Renault 21 turbo gearbox.
And the Renault gearbox is rated to about 300 brake horsepower. I presume that's the change.
Generally they're like chocolate.
Yeah. And they're getting quite expensive now anyway, so the Audi gearbox.
They are, yes. Basically, I had mine converted to the Audi setup with new clutch, all the things to convert it, and I actually sold my old Renault gearbox for exactly the same money.
Fantastic.
And the Audi gearbox is much better.
So you've got an Audi 5-speed gearbox.
Yes.
A tuned Cosworth?
Last time it was rolling roadie, it was around 340 brake horsepower. It wasn't fully running right and the clutch was slightly slipping top end, which has now been rectified. It's yet to be rolling roaded and set up properly since then.
So it's at least 340.
I'd say it's at least 340. I'd probably say around 360, 370.
Right, that's plenty.
Yeah, it's plenty enough for this.
So, you're a Group B fan, I presume.
Yes.
So, talk me through, because one of the things I've enjoyed with doing a Group B special for my own channel is that there's lots of people who fell in love with the cars as a kid.
Yes.
And now they've got their car.
Yes.
Was it similar for you?
Yeah, I remember back to, I think it was 1985 or 1986, watching the Lombard come through Sutton Park in the Midlands at night, lights on, coming through the sort of woods or the forest, not much forest there, but that's what started it off for me. And fast forward a few years, able to afford a replica and use it as much as we can, and literally sort of reignited the sort of love of rallying.
Now, with the replicas, I think this is the perfect compromise, because the real cars are magnificent, but for the road, this is a much better prospect, I would have thought, because you haven't got that four-wheel drive mechanism clunking away, and you know, so what's it like as an experience to drive?
You can drive it very easily on the road. It's very easy to drive. I haven't had the pleasure of driving a real one yet, but you can drive it easy on the road, and also use it if you want to on sort of tarmac, like sort of track days, or a bit of sort of loose gravel. It's good fun.
Which brings me to you. I'm filming at the Lombard events, and you're actually taking the car to one of those as well.
Yes,
so.
We've done it for the last two or 3 years. Really good fun. You get a chance to use the car sort of almost in anger, albeit not competitive. We're doing it again this year, and it should be really, really good fun again. Obviously, you might also have a livery on it at the time as well. We're not sure yet.
Yeah, you're still deciding on the livery.
Yes.
I know you're really torturing yourself over that.
Yeah, we're not sure whether to go traditional diagonal stripes or go for something different that you don't really see that much.
So you're going to go for a livery that original RS200 was in,
Yes.
but it might not be the factory livery that...
Yeah, we decided whether to go one which would have been original put on the cars, or we have got one which is nothing like any original kit, which we could put on, but we're just not sure yet. We don't upset anyone.
That brings me back to your business as well, because graphics is your business as well.
Yes, we supply a lot of Ford graphics, not necessarily for rally cars as Ford graphics, but we supply a lot of reproduction Ford graphics. We're licensed by Ford Motor Company as well, and we've been trading 21 years this year.
And how do people find you? Is it online?
All online. All online. Some people, a lot of it's word of mouth as well. We do a lot of shows, but a lot of it's a lot of online buying.
So tell us the name of your company, because we're allowed to plug. It's not the BBC.
Okay. It's DMB Graphics Limited. Website is dmb.uk.com. We've got a lot of old stuff on there: Capris, Escorts, all the old stuff. A lot of new stuff as well. We send all over the world.
And going back to the replica, how practical is it in terms of you haven't got the four-wheel drive mechanism? Does that create a bit of space?
There is space. There's sort of, I'll say, a bit of luggage space in the front, albeit not a lot. We did make the mistake of one event we did where we were actually travelling, doing a stage, then we got to travel to a hotel at the end of those stages, went through Weston Park through the water splash. Hence, the water went over the car instead of under it, and all our luggage was wet. So there is a slight bit of luggage in the front, not much else for anything else.
Yeah, but I mean, you didn't have a backup crew. You did the traditional rally thing.
Yes, yeah. No, so we got round it. We managed to do the evening event in what clothes we got left, but no, it was good fun.
And apart from events, how often do you get to use the car?
Probably we only do demo events. The car isn't sort of MSA spec or anything like that. It's not it can't compete as such. But the demo events that we can do, we try to do probably about 4 a year. But then obviously take the car out whenever we can, outside of those.
Yeah. And what's the public reaction to the car when you're out in the streets?
To be honest, everybody who sees it, who doesn't know about them, almost thinks it's a real one. I'll never try and disguise it as a real one.
Yeah.
I'll always tell people it is a replica, but they like just seeing the car because it brings back memories for them as well, a lot of them, for obviously from Group B rallying.
And there weren't that many of these replicas made. There's probably more real RS200s.
There probably is, to be honest. There's a few different reincarnations of the RS200 replicas. Obviously the Cara 430, as the Banhams, obviously some of them are based on MR2s. Obviously this is full space frame, so obviously engines in the back, twin shocks on the back, singles on the front. Some of them are based around sort of an existing car and the panels mated to it.
How long have you owned the car?
My memory's not the best. It's about 3 or 4 years, probably closer to 4 years I've owned it.
And any future plans regarding the car, or are you happy with it as it is?
We're always tinkering with it. The next thing which we're getting completed before the next event, which is a stage at Park Bryn back in Wales, is the electric cut-off and a couple of other bits and pieces just to sort of improve it slightly. New tyres, which will be better for sort of tarmac.
The other thing I noticed, the interior, compared with, say, Stratos replica.
Yes.
I could fit in this, and I thought that's a driving position you could actually quite comfortably spend some time in.
Yeah, it's quite roomy when you're in there. The seat almost isn't adjustable, so you sit where you sit. But it is very comfortable for driving
And
on a sort of even a day-to-day.
And you've even got a bit of trim in there and
yeah,
everything.
we've got a dashboard. The replicas mainly come with Sierra dashes, although you can buy a sort of a replica of the original 200 dash as well.
Perfect. You can feel how sorted the chassis is, can't you?
Yeah, it's sort of, it's quite sort of rigid, and you can just put it into the corner.
Yeah.
Go to the oil and turn there.
thank you very much for letting us look at your car, and it is a beautiful thing, and it is a credit to you, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Can't take all the credit. I never built it, but I'll try and do what I can now.
Okay, so it's car 8.
And it's Steve Harkness.
Steve Harkness.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
All right.
Can you tell us a little bit about the car?
We've just acquired it. This will be the first event driving it. I've done one last weekend in my old car, which is now subsequently being sold. So this is a 2.5 Winnington, built by Dave Atwell. Sorry. I can't remember this man. Anyway, Dave Allmark, over in North Wales. Set up with Dave Willits, and yeah, we're going to try out today and see how we get on with it.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Tom Brotherton and Simon Brotherton, my son, we're both driving, car 40. We're looking for a good event.
Tell us a bit about the car.
I bought it as a rolling shell with a cage in it, and over about 18 months brought it up to what it is today. The engine's running just over 200 brake. It's just a fun car more than anything. It's never a winning car, but it's more of a fun car. Yeah, we get like having fun with it. Good fun.
Well, good luck with the event this weekend.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's been a long time since I think March was the last one we've done, so how dynamic. And yeah, so we're looking for a bit of fun. And the idea of things not being timed as well, you can really enjoy it.
Just enjoy it, yeah.
Just enjoy it.
Hi, it's John Fox, car 39 that led to Sunbeam.
And tell us a little bit about your history with the event and also the car as well.
Okay, well it's actually my first time out in this car, which is a replica of the one that won the World Championship in '82. First time out in a Sunbeam for many years. I started my rallying career in the late 80s in a 1600 Sunbeam TI before going on to more modern stuff. Sierras, Cosworths, and ended up racing lots of different Mitsubishi Evos of various specs, which we did until we retired from rallying 5 years ago. So myself and my wife Jane, we did the last one in Sherwood Forest, 6 overall, and we thought that was rallying over, but saw this car up for sale and thought it was a little bit like going back to the future. So we've been through it got it all how I want it, and this is the first time we've been out in it since we purchased it. So we're looking forward to see how it goes.
Oh, that's fantastic. Good luck for the event, and have a great weekend.
Okay, thanks very much.
I'm Toby Fairbank. This is car number 37. It's a Mark II Group 4 Escort, and I'm the navigator and I'm the father. I'm Harry Fairbank, and this is our first run out in the car, which we built over the last 2 years. So it'll be quite a nice toe in the water. And it's nice to see all these really lovely cars out here as well at the same time, because a lot of these cars I don't think come out that much because, you know, they're so expensive and there's an awful lot of money here. So it's nice to see them all parked up. But yeah, we're looking forward to a lovely event and some fun.
Could you tell us a little bit about the car though? You built it yourself, so...
Well, it's been built with us with Viking Motorsport, which is Phil Mills up in North Wales. We bought the car as a shell from South Africa actually, and then we stripped it down ourselves, and then we sent it off for dipping, and then the rest was the hard, heavy lifting, which was Phil Mills. And it built the car during lockdown actually, and we finished it. And we took delivery and shakedown with May, June time when the first of the circuits opened up again after lockdown. So we've shaken the car down. We've done probably 50 kilometres in it, and we've just unloaded it and looking forward to this evening's first night stage, which will be very exciting.
That is a perfect Lombard story, to be honest. And what engine are you?
We're running a 2-litre VDG. It's a Sherwood engine, developing 257, 260 brake horsepower. We're running a 4.4 diff at the back, which top speed about 127. And so far we've had it on land down circuit, and the car handles absolutely beautifully. So we're very excited, and we'll enjoy it.
Good luck with the event.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
David Bonning, car number 50.
And yeah, tell us a bit about the car, because it's not a real RS200.
No, it's a replica built in 1994, Cosworth engine, Audi A4 gearbox, running around 340, 350 horsepower, two-wheel drive.
Good luck for the weekend.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'm Jerry Bailey, and we're running car number 9 for this event.
And tell me about your car.
Well, it's a Lancia Stratos replica. It's not a real one.
Hawk or a...
It's a Hawk, yeah, and it's in the camel livery. And Cathal Curley, who was one of the works checker flag drivers back in the day, he's going to come over and drive the car as well on the event. So that'll be good fun.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So tell me a little bit about the car. So obviously I'm aware of the Hawk kits and so on. Explain about the donor, and did you build it yourself or did you buy it?
No, I didn't build it myself. I bought it mostly like it is now, but we changed a few things on there. It's got an Alfa Romeo V6 3-litre engine in the back, but it's only really a road car. It's not in full competition spec. So we'll be just doing demonstration runs where you won't be trying to keep up with the quick boys this weekend. But they're very much built like the originals were. All the bodywork fits on the originals. All the suspension pickup points are virtually identical to the original, and I'm told they're very similar to drive to the originals. So they are a pretty authentic replica. They're not just a look-alike. They are a true simile of the original cars.
Right. Thank you very much. Good luck for the weekend.
Thanks very much.
contorted the chassis is, can't you?
Yeah, it's sort of, it's quite sort of rigid, and you can just put it into the corner.
Yeah.